All right, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Coming up, it's Divisional Round Saturday, and we've got an AFC battle on tap between the Cleveland Browns and the Buffalo Bills. The first of 4 berths in the conference championships on the line here as divisional weekend in the NFL is underway.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. Come on, set, 70, Indy. Yeah, you don't want to know. 5.
On first down, Stevens. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They'll try the left side. It's Stevens. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with third down now looming.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1.
64, Hey, Charlie.
Now it's Stafford. Throwing the out route and complete. That's Black. Just 1 catch for him last week in the wild card win, but getting involved early here and picks up the first.
Go. 50, plant. You draw Corker.
They'll run on first down. Stevens. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
Got it.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Mike 46. Mike 46. Get in the weight room. Get in the weight room. Get it.
And he'll give it here to his running back. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Smooth. Now. 41 Mike, right here. 41 Mike. Come on, baby. Come on, let's go. 61, Matchbox Lights. Hey, Echo. Watch the ship. Hey. 80 weapon. Watch the ship.
Snap comes at 1. Manning. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
That just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Greystone travel. Hey, orbit. Catch it.
On 3rd and long, it's Manning. He finds his target. It's Evans. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll be 4th down.
That's certainly playing down a distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. Every possession in the postseason magnified. And look, it's just the opening drive. They didn't get the touchdown they wanted, but at least they got on the board.
They got on the board. They've got their home crowd into it as well. And remember, in the playoffs, the game slows down a little bit. So every point is precious.
The Browns drive about to get started. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only give up the field goal and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive? A little more pep in their step because it didn't cost their team a touchdown, but they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield and punch in the end zone without turning it over.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a 1st down.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a 1st down.
He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Now a throw left sideline here is complete. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a 1st down as well. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 46. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the Bills' 46-yard line.
Go! 10-2 stop. You now.
Throwing on 2nd down. Stafford. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Stevens.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5.
218, chop. Hey, Haywood.
A shotgun snap for Stafford. And he's got his man on the out route. And he's got a 1st down as a tackle made at the Bills' 24-yard line.
But we're used to seeing the guy that you consider the number 1 receiver double covered. But how about this guy? He's double covered and finds a way to make the play for a 1st down.
That's how you increase your Madden rating, right?
No doubt about that at all. And you know something? I think we'll hear about that from him soon.
A throw over the middle, taken in. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he loses the football a 2nd time. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. The Browns on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This will be 3rd and 5. Out of the gun, Stafford. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 14. The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
That's it, baby. We got
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Let's go now.
The Browns drive about to get started. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Defensive end gets in there that time. They were in a 4-3. What's the responsibility of the ends versus the tackles there, Charles?
Well, most of the time, when you talk about the ends, they're your pass rushers. They're the guys that you turn loose to try and get to the guy who's going to throw the football. The tackles, usually more of the run-stuffing variety. But the way this game is advanced, you're wanting a little bit of everything out of all of your guys. But let's just go ahead and break it down and make it simple. The guy who's the right defensive end versus a right-handed quarterback, that's the blind side. He's going after the quarterback. He's going to put him on the ground.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or 2 short.
54, right there. 54, Mike. Drop deep. Hey, box drop. 54, Mike. 54, hit him.
They are going to go for it. It's Stafford escaping the pressure right. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. First catch for him in these playoffs. He was held without one last week, but he's got a first down on that effort.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
They'll fake it. Now Stafford. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
And that's why defenders are often frustrated offensive guys. Actually made the catch, looked good doing it, but couldn't get his feet down in order to finish off the takeaway.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10.
You gonna see me in your nightmares, son. You gonna see me in your nightmares. Nyland, 64, weak. I go. Shoot.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And, oh, my goodness, he loses it again.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Stafford. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. 5 yards on the pickup, and it'll make it 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 46-yard line.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
Matchbox lights. Clear. Let's go.
Throwing a Stafford. And the pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked. And Oliver, what a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. Back to throw, Stafford. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Jonathan Allen, he's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks brings up 4th down. The Browns send out their punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled. and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. Looks like he's going to get a couple here on this first down carry, and that'll make it 2nd and 8. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
I'm going to hit you all day.
At the 43-yard line.
Ready?
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Hey, zoom. Out, out. Rock it. 10. He's ready.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo first down.
Hey, high 7.
Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. They will get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 at the 40-yard line.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
22 jet bomber. Check 37. Go. Go.
The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Ready, set. Check. 59. General West. Let's get this. Hey, Sam off. Bravo. Ready, go. Check hot. Check 50. Yeah, hit it.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he's brought down, but not before picking up the first with a very effective stiff arm. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
Ready, set. 46 to Mike. Let's go, D. It's going to be a long day, offense. It's going to be a long day.
And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. They fake the handoff. Now Manning. Well, he's going to go for it all. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Cortland Sutton in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bills will add on to their lead. Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes our score 17-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 25.
The Browns drive about to get started. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff?
That's caught inside the 20. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And that's going to leave them with just one timeout remaining still in the 3rd quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. Oh, the spin. And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
Smooth. Let's get off the field. Let's get off the field.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask.
We play to win. Let's go.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage.
You think you gonna get this? Big ass, big ass. Hey, Echo. Hey, check. Hey. Check my 46. All day, dog. 46 and Mike. Right. 46, boys, 46.
From midfield, here's Manning. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Situation, let's go. Kill. Check the backer. Hey, orbit. Pilot, 64, weak. Watch the pass. Shoot. Sponge. Yep. Hey, Haywood.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Come on, set. 10-2 saw. Blue draw corkers. Some therapy after this. Tighten up. Wide. Get wide. Check 50. 61, matchbox lights. 36. Check three. Ready.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that.
It's now 3rd down and 1.
Ready. 18 Gator. 80 weapon. Let's go, D. Let's go. Whip. Watch the whip. Go. 46, boys. 46. 46 to Mike. I'm here all day. Greystone, travel. Hey, switch gears. Kill. Hey, seam six.
On 3rd down, Mixon. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the 3rd quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
The Browns drive about to get started. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here at half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. So even with the pass interference, it's a completed pass. They'll go ahead and just take the play instead.
How about the effort? Making the catch despite the pass interference. Nothing else to be gained on the play. No need to take the penalty. The play stands.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Operating from the gun. Stafford steps away to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep. And that's caught inside the 30. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. That one good for 37 yards. Stafford dancing to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Being chased out left. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Stafford buying time to his left. The Buffalo defense does its job, and it's 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Here we go on 4th. Stafford. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Browns get a score closer. It took them an extra look, but they found out it is a touchdown indeed. The official says this one counts. Point after, right down the middle. And that will shave 1 more off this lead. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. The third quarter has not been kind to them. After they built that lead at intermission, they've seen that lead shrink.
And how much of that is simply execution? How much of that is maybe you lose your edge a little bit because you've got a lead? And you do have to credit the other team some because they've made some adjustments to start to slow them down. Can they find those counters now, those extra plays or plays they haven't run that'll be effective and get them back moving again?
They'll be looking for something here, anything to seize that momentum back.
Ready? 30 base. Hey, watch the slant. Topper, topper. Watch the slant. Joker, 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 joker. Rush in, rush in, rush in. 25, check 25, check X3, 218, chopper.
To throw on second down. Purdy. Open man is Higgins. Well, that's good for a first down. There's a guy who went over 1,000 yards receiving in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch of the playoffs.
Well, as this game continues to evolve in the NFL, you know how much coaches love run after catch, but you know what they love even more? Completions.
Yeah, just holding on to the ball.
Catch it, cover it, tuck it away. Whatever you get after that is almost gravy. That's how a lot of these receivers are being taught now.
Here I come. Here I come. Hey, zoom. Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. Protein spill. Kill, kill, kill. Turn up. Kill, kill, kill. Turn up. Hey, high 7. Gone, gone. Ready?
And to give this time to the tailback. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there. Check, 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 check. Shift, shift. Check, go.
1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Mike, 46. Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
And a 6-yard gain gets them right around the 43.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
The Bills on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3.
Switch it, switch it, switch it. Come on, switch it.
He may try and run for this. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
He's checking, he's checking, he's checking. Crash, crash. Big Dad, Henry, Henry. Go. Motion, motion, motion. Set up. 46 to Mike, 46. I know he ain't got it. Check 31, Joe.
And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay. That's going to set him back 5 yards. The Bills send the punter out as he'll come on to kick this one away. This is taken at the 15. Call that a 46-yard punt, though they did get 9 back on the return. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The Browns drive about to get started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Stafford. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. The Browns on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 10. From the gun, Stafford. And the throw there going to be incomplete. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. They snap it to Stafford. And no, it's incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position.
Go now. 18 games. You draw Porkins.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line.
Well, that's a pretty good drive starter right there. And I don't know, partner, if you're even thinking about sitting on the ball right now. They may just want to run their regular offense.
In plus territory. And as an offensive coordinator, you don't want your team to go into a shell, do you?
No, you really don't, because as soon as you take your foot off the gas, it's real hard to put it back on and mash it, because once everyone's emotions come down, hard to start them up again. So I think he may want to keep them cranking high right here.
He's coming, double up. Bang, bang, bang. Cut. Bang, bang. 61, matchbox lights. Look at me, zipper. Me, I got this. Snap.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Nixon. And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it, because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
Ready? 80 weapons. You got nothing today. You got nothing. Watch the eye. Deuce. Check nine. Greystone, travel. Let's go.
They give to Nixon to try to pick it up. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down.
Now, that was a big-time play by the defense. They as well knew where the first down line was, and they didn't let them get anywhere near it.
And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. And that will swell the lead to 16. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but they still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And on that last drive, went for it on fourth, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on fourth down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what
I think that factored in. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jonathan Allen able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. Throw left side complete. It's Black. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Stafford. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off right around the 43, and they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. All smiles and high fives on that defensive sideline. That interception will cap off what was truly a tremendous performance.
Yeah, if you can hold a team to 7 points in the NFL, that's the kind of day that you feel really good about. Now, the 7. If he made one.
That's caught inside the 20. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. A big play there. 54 yards. And the Bills will add on to their lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And that pushes the lead up to 23. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. The Browns drive about to get started. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, Coach, what do you want to call? He just waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland 1st down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Operating from the gun. Stafford got his man complete over the middle. That's Lambert. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. Stafford on 1st down. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game. On 1st down, Stafford here. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. From 10 yards out. And the Browns make some inroads here on that deficit. Throwing again is Stafford. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that exit, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
Gets it past the 30, almost to the 25. 16 yards there, and the Bills have a first down.
Go. Can't you stop? Hey, Jack.
Now this time, Manning will throw. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Manning going to throw here. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Now whistles and a timeout called here. Not sure of the point of this, but they'll stop it with 4 seconds to go in the game. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long.
41 Mike. I'm coming after you. Hurry. Ready.
Throwing is Manning. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And they're moving on to the conference championship. How about this?
What a tremendous feeling to get to the game that can get you to the Super Bowl. A fantastic